stop everything. Razer just pulled off the biggest plot twist at CES 2025, and I need to know, did they finally fix their biggest disaster? Because for years their keyboards were, let's be real, an overpriced joke. Typing on them felt like tapping on a wet sponge. But now they're claiming they fixed it while somehow making the laptop even thinner. Yeah, that sounds about as believable as Apple saying the iPhone 16 is revolutionary when we all know it's just the 15 with a new number. So we had to check it out, and what we found, it's actually kind of insane. First things first, the older Razer Blade keyboards, they were like that one rich kid in school, looked fancy but had zero substance. But now Razer claims they've increased key travel by 50% while keeping the laptop even thinner. Sounds like a scam, right? But then I tried it. Oh my God, it's actually good. No, seriously, this might be one of the best laptop keyboards right now. No more wobbly mess, no more second guessing if you actually pressed a key. This thing is solid. So yeah, they weren't lying, but how did they pull this off? More on that in a sec. Now let's talk power, because this thing is an absolute monster. The Blade 16 now packs up to an RTX 5090, yes, that's a real thing now, and an AMD Ryzen AI HX 370. Translation, this laptop has more power than my entire house. The RTX 5090 alone is capable of sucking up more electricity than your monthly bill, and yet somehow Razer managed to shove it inside a laptop without it setting itself on fire. Incredible. Also the display, 240 Hz OLED. It's so crispy, I'm convinced my eyes have been living in 140p this whole time. All right, back to that keyboard mystery. How did they make it better while making the laptop thinner? Enter the thermal hood. Sounds fancy, right? Well, it's basically a cheat code that makes the laptop look thinner than it actually is. But does it work? Yeah, kinda. It's like Razer pulled an optical illusion just to flex on us. Still, at least they didn't call it courage like Apple did when they removed the headphone jack. Speaking of ports, the Blade 16 actually has good I/O full-size SD card slot, HDMI 2.1, USB-A, USB-C. It's like they actually listened to what people wanted. Wild concept, right? Now, Razer did make one very weird decision. They made the trackpad smaller. Yeah, in an era where everyone's making trackpads bigger, Razer just said, nah, let's shrink it. Why? Because apparently people were accidentally touching it while typing. Makes sense, I guess. But it still feels weird seeing a company actually reduce something instead of inflating it like a balloon. Looking at you, Apple's dynamic island. And just when you thought Razer was done, they went full mad scientist mode and built a gaming chair with air conditioning. I kid you not, it's called Project Ariel, and it literally blows cold air on you while you game. And if you're freezing, press a button and boom, heated seats. Is it practical? No. Do I absolutely want one? Yes. This thing is so extra, it makes RGB lighting look subtle, but hey, I respect the madness. So did Razer actually fix the Blade? Yeah, honestly, yeah. The keyboard is finally good, the specs are unreal, and the display is chef's kiss perfection. But should you buy it? Well, we don't know the price yet. And this is Razer, so there's a real chance this thing might cost more than your rent. But if they surprise us with a reasonable price, this could be the best gaming laptop of 2025. Until then, smash that like button or your next laptop might come with a butterfly keyboard. See you in the next one. Peace out.